this week I showed you a demo of a great app called Snippet that allows you to edit video. Now there's a similar app called VidTrim. It's basically the same thing. You open the app, it starts playing, and you move these sliders to where you want the video to start or end. Then you press this little clip button. I can trim the original or save as a new clip. So my video was originally 30 seconds, but now I have a new video that's edited and it's only 17 seconds. And if I'm still not satisfied, I'll edit that one too. It's very easy to do. Now the difference between this and Snippet is VidTrim is free. So if you're like Snippet but you're a cheapskate and you just want to edit your videos to post online, you don't want to pay any money, VidTrim is an alternative for you. Happy holidays to you. This is a live wallpaper from the guys at Moby Cartel. It's called Light Holiday. You see it's got the little train at the bottom. You saw the reindeer previously. And you've got the star that lights up when you tap it. The little ornaments flashing on screen. And the cool thing is when you come over here, you've got this little android that jumps every time you tap it. It's really cool. But I personally prefer another live wallpaper theme for the holidays called Dark Holiday. This is very similar except it's more morbid. You got the skull at the top that glows when you tap it. You got the wolf that howls at the moon. You've got the lighting ornaments. And you just see it's a little darker theme. The gun and the broken bottles and the beer at the bottom. So if you want to be a little more morbid this holiday season, you can get this one. Both wallpapers cost about $1. One's Canadian, so I guess that would be a loonie. And the other one is US. Check them out in the Android market. It's called Dark Holiday and Light Holiday. As if you weren't wasting enough time already playing Angry Birds, now there's a holiday themed version that you can basically waste away your holidays with. Every day a new level opens up. So let's say today's December 5th. If I want to play December 6th, it's going to tell me I can't play it yet. Alright, but that's okay. Let's play what we can play, which is the same old Angry Birds action. Nothing's changed except for the levels and the difficulty. You've got to crash all the snow around you so you can kill the pigs. And it's the same principle of, ooh, nice one. Okay, and we keep going. Ooh, got him. And now I win. Get my bonus points and I move on to the next level. 3 stars. And you just keep doing that over and over again. For the entire month of December, there are going to be 25 levels. And it's available for free in the Android market if you play Angry Birds. I'm sure you've already stopped watching this video and ran to the market to get it. If you need a task manager or to-do list manager, I should say, you want to take a look at CheckItOff. This can be as simple or complex as you want. If you just want to create a task and say, give it a date and a time and give it a tag and a priority so you know that it must be done quickly, then you can give yourself a little reminder. So an hour before, 2 hours before, you'll get a little message in the notification tray saying that this needs to be done. But what's cool about this is that you can also make it a project manager, so you can create subtasks. For instance, I'm building a light box to make better videos. Within there, I know that I need to set up my camera and, of course, buy a box. So you can apply the same principles and you can make things complex or simple depending on what you need. You also have 3 home screen widgets. You can add directly from the home screen, or you can jump to your task and you can see the priorities and say, you know what, I need to get these done today, so let me quit playing around with you guys. Now, my only problem with this app is that it doesn't have a sync to the desktop for something familiar like, let's say, Evernote would have, or Remember the Note or SpringPad. But if you just need something phone-based, this is a great app. Also, you can back up and restore data, so if you flash or you switch phones, you can have it easily restored. If you buy the Pro version, you can get rid of the ads at the bottom every now and then, but I think the free version is great as well. Check it out. It's called CheckItOff, and it's available for free or paid in the Android market. Everyone that's in the quotes should check out 23,000 Quotes because that's pretty much what they have. They got famous quotes from a lot of people in history, Plutarch, Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, etc. So let's say I like this particular quote from Ben Franklin. I can press more and I can add it to my favorites, or I can share it with friends on Facebook, email, and I can copy it to my clipboard by pressing that little button right here. But let's say I wanted to find something in particular, like America. So I type in American and I search and I see what comes up. All of these great quotes. So let's say you're writing a paper and you need a quote from about America, and then boom, you've got plenty right there. It's called 23,000 Quotes. It's available for free in the Android market. Alright, let's fly away on Southwest.com with their official Android app. It's very straightforward, to the point. If you want to make a reservation, you just tell them where you're going, where you're coming from, and when. Very simple. You can also change your reservations within the app. You can rent a car within the app, and you can check schedules in case you want to change your planes. But what's cool about this is that you can check in directly from the app. So instead of going online before you go to the airport or waiting in line at the airport, just download this app. You go to flight check-in, enter your confirmation name and your name, and then just like that, you can say, hey, I'm here, let me in. Just go through security, get your little pat down, because they're going to pat you down, and then you're on your way. This is the Southwest app. It's available for free in the Android market. Grab it if you travel on Southwest a lot. If you want something different, get Kayak or Orbitz. We know that Auburn is going to play Oregon for the national championship, but what about the other 34 bowl games out there? If you want to keep track of them, get ESPN Bowlbound. This is a great app that I wish would have came out earlier in the season. It gives you video for seeing content from ESPN, highlights and analysis. You're going to get rankings, and you get bowl projections. Now that we're in week 14, we pretty much know where everybody's going. When you click there, you get to keep track of where everyone is going to be, their schedules, which teams are participating. And let's say I want to know more about a particular game. Okay, Wisconsin and TCU, that sounds like a good game. And it's going to give me an outlook on the two teams. And it gives me a history of the Rose Bowl, tells me when it was started, some brief facts, and you get comments from other ESPN users. Now, when you go back, aside from just keeping track of it, you can also know the scores. Of course, you can have that for the football championship division, or you can break it by conference if you want to monitor just your conference. At the bottom, you're going to have like these little news stories that scroll through, and you can click on those, or you can go to news and analysis. This is going to be articles from ESPN.com, from the Associated Press, and you've got columns and blogs if you want to see what the ESPN analysts think. This is a really great app. It's free in the Android market. Like I said, I wish it would have came out sooner, but this is when it came out. So go grab it, ESPN Bowlbound. It's available for free in the Android market. If you're a fan of internet TV, you're probably a fan of Revision 3, and now you can watch those episodes and shows on your Android phone or tablet. You've got your little side scroll at the bottom showing you each show. They've got feature shows at the top right here. You can browse a list. Let's say you want to watch the Destructoid show. You just click on there. Click on the name. You get a summary, episodes, and comments. Watch this episode. And just like that, you're watching your Revision 3 content. Very simple, very easy.